There is one last thing that I want to do. Might level me up here. Might be unnecessary to do that. Actually, you know what? I think it will be. I think our best bet would actually be to level up in the next scene. No, because if I'm correct, I believe we should be fighting Dallas on the boat. So I think we're gonna hold off on going up to level up. I was gonna go kill the silent monks in where is it? Over here. But I don't think it's worth it. I don't even know if they'll actually level us up or not. I don't want to waste the time to go do it.
Let's go.
If we get absolutely bodied,
Malady grabs
we can
the
always
god
load back
woken.
here and level up one more time.
Wait till she finds out.
Salty water wets the gauze in which you're wrapped. The bright sunlight seeps into your bones. The boat bobs forward through the water, and Fort Joy shrinks behind you.
Hold on, let me check the chat message. YouTube. Pulling it up, hold on. Oh, does it? Well, that's cool. You're not here anymore, but that's cool. Well, there's our level up.
Victorious, the party made for the Lady Vengeance. The horrors of Fort Joy behind them. They arrived as sorcerers. They left as God-woken. The fate of this God-forsaken world now rested on their shoulders. Or at least, on the shoulders of one of them.
Alright, man.
Looking down at your robes,
How are your drills?
you see they're damp with blood and the ocean's spray. In the distance, Fort Joy looms.
What's up? A lot of dead people on the boat, guys. Fort Joy, I can't help but wonder if all those people needed to die, though. Listen to Alexander and his cronies.
Don't stand between a prince and his principles.
I don't know why I
The
was reading those.
Magisters learned that the hard way.
I've no sympathy for those who die in the line of duty, especially as odious a duty as those dead Magisters held.
Agreed.
A hard-fought freedom, sure. But if spilling blood is bad, it shouldn't be so agreeable. Onward now. The sooner Fort Joy disappears from the horizon, the better.
Oh. Okay.
Lord, so close to escaping.
Sorry, Claude. Today's a momentous one. It's the fact that I've decided to start keeping a diary to record my time in Lady Vengeance. One day... Excuse me. Ah. But I decided to keep taking a diary, record my time with Lady Vengeance, so that one day, should I have a family, ugh, my children and their children may know the small involvement in these momentous times begins today. How many pages? That's a fucking lot. Since stay. Fortune is key. Fortune shall open the doors.
deliver us from peril. Don't go any further, Godwoken. We need you alive. The ship won't sail. We had orders to search every corner of it and figure out what's blocking us. It's hewn from elven livewood. I thought I could communicate with it, but...
She glances over towards a smouldering pile of ash on the deck nearby. Something is nestled within it. Fragments of scorched bone.
That was Brendan. When the ship wouldn't answer my call, he touched the figurehead, and it attacked him, without warning. He burned, like he was made of parchment.
Her eyes flick over to the smouldering ashes once again, her head held at a despondent angle.
Thank you. We were held captive together, on this ship. He kept my spirits up. Now he's dead. Nothing. The ship is livewood, that much is clear. But I couldn't communicate with it. The Magisters must have done something, warped it somehow.
Your message didn't render in
what.
chat, Colt. If there's a swear or something in there, might have kicked it out. I don't know how to fix that yet, so... Not that I... It says 3, but I don't see anything in here about a third message, so... As far as I'm aware... I don't know how to fix it from here, so... Very expensive bone, dude. Shit wand, too, but... Good pants.
Just remember what I said, Godwoken. If you die, then this was all for nothing.
True. I guess. Seeker. We'll wait to talk to the ship. What else is here?
I remember this one. His name was Kerwin.
Poor man.
His friend's sword couldn't save him.
There's organized paper and books. Yeah, your dad said something about that. That you're just kind of stuck, for lack of a better word. There's not really too much you can really do. Yep. Great day's work, just, you know, looting corpses after a battle. One that I didn't even anticipate.
Spare me, Gareth. We got what we came for. This is what success looks like.
I won't see
Debatable.
them tossed overboard. Not here. We'll hold a proper service.
What's his face and so would want us to get this ship sailing before all else. They died for those Godwoken, after all.
You know their names, Malady. Can't you even pay them that much respect? Our guest stirs. Welcome, Godwoken.
God
Glad to see
damn
you
it.
safely aboard.
I didn't mean to do that.
Ah, our undead Godwoken. I had nearly forgotten.
Too many.
One too
Yeah, fair.
few, actually. Alexander, he's alive.
He's in the hold below decks. Unconscious, but alive. Yes, we certainly had better, but the ship won't move.
She's mute. We need to free her tongue.
You're welcome to try, though I doubt it'll help.
What Gareth means to say is don't bother.
So what do you
Livewood
think?
will only move when it wants to, or in this tub's case, when it's forced to.
So, what's your thoughts on, the military cult? Like, how long do you still have You still have a contract? Or are they gonna only put you on honorable discharge for medical? Like,
That's right. The ship's made of an elven ancestor tree, the spirit of which is still trapped in every plank. What we need is a way to control the bloody thing.
The Seekers, the survivors of us, have been combing the ship from bow to rudder. It hasn't been easy. This place is laced with dark magic.
These Seekers have such a limited skill set.
We lost a man in the search. Malady might not appreciate that, but I do. And I hope you do too.
I'm sure the Godwoken will be able to get the ship moving. They kind of like to feel useful, don't they? Hopefully, you'll never have to find out.
fair. Fair enough, lady. I can't argue with that.
Hey, stranger. Glad to see you. No reds in the offing yet. Don't imagine they'll stay gone, though.
Dead. Permanent. Well, that's a status effect. But death can be summed up so easily. Permanent status effect. Beautiful.
You made it, Godwoken. Good. Not all of us did, though. The sooner we leave this island behind us, the better.
Ah, there you are. High time to stop gallivanting and resume our journey together, wouldn't you say? Off we go, then. I could have sworn we're quite right. Do seek my counsel. I highly recommend it.
Nothing on any of the dead bodies. Maybe there's something below decks.
Our survival hinges on getting this ship moving, Godwoken. We are searching every corner of it for anything that might help us.
Fair. Nice. I like extra stuff. I should probably wait for Ifin. Now that I think about it, a bit late because I looted a good chunk of stuff, but the rest of the stuff I should loot, like container-wise. I should definitely wait for Ifin.
We have to find a way to get this ship moving. We can't let the Magisters catch up with us. We're too weak to fight them again.
You have a lot of shit. God damn. Straight to Necro. Real shame that Ifin has a pretty damn good set too. Okay, order. Corrupted blade, poison. That's not mine. Adrenaline. Atrophy. Spider legs. Huh. Reduces head. Summon oily blob. This is probably more skill. Oil blob deals earth damage. It leaves an oil puddle on death. Drain transmutation. cloak. Cool.
The silent monk leans forward slightly and stares at you straight in the eyes. She seems eager for you to say something.
Huh.
I was just getting used to this seafaring. Ready. We'd probably get tired of...
I seem to be skipping through dialogue a little harshly. I apologize. What's the strength being his constitution's pretty good. Warfare's at a fat tent. Let's go. Pyrotechnic would be good, right? Next time. I also think polymorph might not be bad. His memory's good. Let's get his wits up to 20. We'll go from there. Sabil.
What am I even looking for?
Let's team up, you and me. What do you say? Suit your...
He drags a comb through his beard. His face bears the scars of a hearty life, but his whiskers glisten as if glazed by the morning dew.
I'm a Bolu Goblin. It's gonna take every single thing. Why the fuck is there a pillow in the chest?
All that fighting will be worth less than nothing if we can't get this tub moving.
Fair. Oh, I
Melody
misread this
says
name.
if we can get the ship to move, we can go home. Home!
Mayfane. I don't remember what use those items, what those are used for crafting. I don't remember, but I know that you can craft something with them.
How you doing? You creatures with your legs and arms and your opposable thumbs. You always want to steer the ship. You need to trust the ship. It knows what it's doing. It dances to the tune. It goes la 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 la.
Okay.
Or something like that. It's pretty catchy, but I can't remember how it goes. Good thing Dad had that book, eh? Oh, she opened it and looked at the marks on the inside. How the hell else? All right. Go to the nose bit of the ship, open the book, look at the markings inside it, sing the song. That's it. Get it right and the ship will dance to your tune. Get it wrong and the ship will kill you. That's always entertaining. For me, anyway.
Fair enough, right? Touche. Touche. See? See, this is why we waited for Iffin. That's why. Right there. Man's a genius. comes to finding loot. Losing intelligence for a necromancer. Magic armor's kind of nice though. Speaking of that, let's give Ivan some stuff to sell. My intelligence 30 and start pocketing other things.
The sea's a fickle mistress. She's mine, damn it.
Not a thing but spiders and disappointment.
Nice. Lots and lots of beer. Take it all.
Nothing. Damn it.
I must have learned everything else from the first crafting book. Sabille not down here? Where the fuck is Sabille? Wasn't up there. Is she down to the next level? Even further into the pit of the ship.
Hey! You're here! Pretty nice boat, eh? There's got to be another way to get it going, but we can't find a way into Dallas's room. Maybe you can see something we can't.
Sure thing, bud. Sure thing. First. really care about allies for hire. This is
We've
what I care
braved
about.
the joy, and I'll...
You're not quite certain you'll ever sleep soundly with Sabine in any sort of
Ah,
proximity.
piss off. Sabine is phenomenal. Alright. She's also extremely dangerous and probably mildly volatile, but besides the point.
The Seeker flexes her arms stiffly. Her joints audibly pop. She sees you draw near.
I owe you, Godwoken. Without your help, I'd likely still be a prisoner around here, not guarding Alexander the Bloody Divine himself.
She nods her thanks and immediately winces, laying her hand on the back of her neck.
I wish. No, the Magisters kept me chained to the bulkhead. Arms held above me head, feet barely able to touch the deck. Now my joints are paying the price. No, they had us down below, chained up in the dark. But the Reds were up to something in here. Maybe it was just the lack of food and rest playing tricks, but I swear I heard chanting and horrible moaning coming from here. But when we broke free, it was empty. We're a big bloody target on our backs. We took their leader and their flagship. The Hammer won't stand for that. She'll be hunting for us.
The Seeker throws a toxic look at the imprisoned Magister.
Hardly. She's just some deckhand. If it were up to me, I'd tie her to the main mast and use her for arrow practice. But Malady wants her alive for now.
The Seeker has removed one of her gauntlets in order to flex her wrist. It bears inflamed marks from where shackles bit into her. She sees you.
You must be starved for company to linger around here, friend.
A young woman shifts her weight between her feet as though swaying her hips to an imaginary beat. She rubs her forehead, her face tight with concern. Her eyes roll up to meet yours, their great black pupils greater and blacker than seem natural, expanding further as they take you in. She smiles, and the worry melts from her face.
Hey, it's you! Well, 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 we meet again. They told me you'd mosey your way down here eventually. Well, hello there, mister. What was your name again? I'm Losa.
She wipes a grubby hand on her tunic and holds it out for you to shake.
Very, very, very pleased to meet you. So, Malady tells me you're like me. You know. Is it true? You're like me?
Won't you say anything else?
Same here. It's so nice. Not what I was expecting, considering, well, you know about my, situation, right? Right, exactly. I thought it was, well, nothing. More of the same, a sprite, a spirit. But it's a lot more powerful than I imagined. Malady said I should have met one of the gods when I had my vision in the Hall of Echoes, but I didn't. I met it. I know. It's really special. I don't know what this thing is, but I'm gonna get it the hell out of my head and make it sorry it ever came knocking. What's your deal? Harder than it ought to be, isn't it? You know,
yeah,
I never was
fair.
much of a solo artist. Want to find out what comes next, you know, together? Sure, whatever suits you. Probably better for you anyway. See you.
Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance.
Can't you say anything else? Bloody Magisters.
The Mirror of Reatonement. Alrighty. What's my strength at 12? Oh, 2 from gear. I was like, summoning to 10. Okay. And civil abilities. Okay. Spiel's the one I really wanted to use it on. Okay, cool. I'm thinking about it. Huh. Maybe the snaking is good. I didn't realize it shut sight lines down. Stacks at that. Got nothing I want to change, I guess. Actually, boop, boop. I am in the ass end of that. Huh. It's the red.
What's this? I found something.
Very nice. I can't take the poster.
Speak to me if you're looking for hired help. I've got good fighters of every stripe. They know how to keep their mouths shut too, as long as there's gold in it for them. Oh, I see you have a full contingent already. Then I'll leave you be.
There's got to be some clue. Dallas would have trusted someone with a secret, wouldn't she? Unless there's someone still inside.
No one's ever regretted having extra help in a fight.
Tiana, is she not here?
It's a treasure. Dallas wouldn't know what to do with it.
I was hoping to find Grantiana, because she has all our support. I guess attitude. That's it. That's it. But is she not actually on the boat? Dead somewhere. Make sure that her name wasn't in the list of bodies over here.
Void Slayer, Worm Killer, Godwoken. You have many names.
I didn't kill
Let's
the worm.
add ship's captain to the list once we get this thing moving, shall we?
Alexander did that. It was me.
Undead is a name I wasn't expecting to call you, mind. When Malady revealed the truth to me, I was unprepared. But Lucian works in mysterious ways. It is his will that brought you to us.
I mean, sure. We can always prove that.
She's not exactly a seeker. She's not exactly an elf either. Half demon, Meister Siva says, and I don't doubt it. I don't know how Siva came to know her, but Malady's a proper ally.
Hold on.
She's not easy to like, but... But there are times I admire her coldness.
Gareth fingers the hilt of his blade. He stares at nothing in particular before turning his gaze back to you.
Driftwood, of course. Little fishing village. Not very welcoming, but you'll brighten it up, I'm sure. Got family near there. Not the adventuring types. For the best, really. Meister Siva's there too. My leader. Our leader. She held the Seekers together when we had every reason to fall apart. Think of her as a teacher. The powers of the Seven stir in you. She'll reveal them to you. Show you how to manipulate them. I won't let the Fallen be forgotten. I'd be no better than Dallas, no better than Alexander, if I just tossed their remains into the sea. To think that whelp spawned from greatness. He deserves no better fate than his silent monks. All this blood. Children ripped from families. Seekers ripped from me. He's down there now, guarded like some precious jewel, rather than leashed and flogged like the dog he is. Amazing to think those of us in the Order once assumed the gods were with him, and only him. That was before we found the others.
Other Godwoken. When Lucian died, we waited, and waited some more. Alexander never rose to divinity. Then we started to find more like him.
We weren't the only ones who noticed either. Not every Godwoken we found was alive. And so the Seekers were born. We found Godwoken, housed them, fed them. I loved them like family. I was naive.
But let's leave the past in the past and reach for what's ahead.
Earthquake. Reactive armor. Summon hungry flowers, a strong skill.
Keep Lucian close, Godwoken. Peace of mind is pretty good too, though. Only costs 1 point, so. Wits, intelligence, finesse, strength. A whole plethora of buffs.
Be careful around the figurehead, Godwoken. We can't afford to lose you.
No, Maria. That's not who it was. I don't know why I said her name. No follower of Amadia.
Did you hear? We're bringing you to Meister Siva, the head of the Seekers. If we can get out of here, that is.
There's nobody else on this floor. You sold summoner skills.
I've plenty of fight at the home.
A young magister paces around the brig, fussing over Alexander's unconscious form. She leans over and applies a damp cloth to his brow. She notices you observing her. She straightens her back and sets her jaw in a defiant scowl.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance. That's all the information I'm giving to any of you lot, so stow your questions. Ranley, Corker's mate, Lady Vengeance. Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the...
The Magister falls silent, but stares at you with unwavering defiance. There's a shift in the Magister's expression, a flicker of doubt. Then...
I'm a good Magister, loyal. But Dallis, something about her has changed. She's toying with dark magic, like a common sorcerer. She used to sing to the ship. It let her control it. She had this old book of hymns and incantations. It was only ever in her hands, or else locked away in her cabin at the stern. That's all I know.
Could have at least said thank you. I guess not. We did threaten her, kinda, but...
The door seems like any door, at least at first. Then you notice its unblemished wood. There is no knot, no scratch, no dent to detract from its apparent perfection. The wood groans and creaks. A face appears in the wood, tortured and tormented. A six-sided indentation is carved on its forehead, as if a gem or amulet had made a mark there. The face vanishes. The door stays resolutely closed. The door seems like any door, at least at first. Then you notice its unblemished wood. There is no knot, no scratch, no dent to detract from its apparent perfection. The wood groans and creaks. A face appears in the wood, tortured and tormented. The face vanishes. The door remains closed. It seems you need more than a password to open it.
There's got to be some clue. Dallis would have...
It's good to be on the open seas again. Yes, but if he's God-woken like us, maybe for now, just maybe, it's good fortune that he's still breathing. The Lone Wolves were tasked with killing God-woken. So if we want to find out who's hunting us, we'll need to track down my old pack to get some answers. It does, doesn't it?
He grunts approvingly. Side by side, you stare together at the wave-dashed horizon.
People will enslave anything these days. At least back in my day, they had the elegance to opt for an elf. Home. There's no such thing. I hail from the land that was, the kingdom of fog, the grave of divinity. If ever I had a home, it has long since gone up in the smoke of death fog, along with so many elves. So, no home, except everywhere, really. The world is mine. It's mine because I say it is.
She looks at you expectantly.
Yes, you may bow before the Queen of the World. We, the Queen of the World, smile upon thee with favor. We dub thee Knight of the Needle. Arise, good sir, and wear your title proudly.
That's cute.
She takes you by the hands and laughs heartily as you stand
She
up.
stabbed the shit out of me.
How kind of you to play along. We won't forget.
We, she says. Yeah, I forget she's, Elven royalty, right? The Knight of the Needle. Yeah. That was cute. That didn't happen last time. Either that or I said no. Or I just don't remember. But I'm pretty sure that didn't happen last time. So, neat. Six-sided gem, huh?
Do you hear that? I think there's somebody in there.
The silent monk leans from one foot to the other. He seems eager to move.
Did you hear? We're bringing you to Meister Siva, the head of the Seekers.
What did I not loot?
Actually get a good night's sleep.
Still found nothing. God's truth.
Huh.
Melody says if we can get the ship to move...
Yes, we could.
She's a fickle mistress. She's mine, damn it.
Where?
Yes? Is it an audience you desire?
Our entire mission will have been for nothing if we don't escape from here.
Have we talked to Mallory? Oh, sorry.
There
Melody.
you are. I was just thinking of you. This is Dallas's ship, but she can't have been the only one who could get it moving. It'd be too risky. And Dallas is anything but careless. There's a way to move this ship on board, I'm sure of it. The figurehead has certainly caused a commotion lately. But then again, so have the doors downstairs. Everywhere you look, a hunk of wood looking to incinerate or stymie you. You'd be surprised. A ship like this holds many secrets. Hopefully you can discover some these seekers might have missed.
I hope so too.
Dying to hear them.
I'm not too concerned about that right now.
I won't be able to breathe easy until that...
Sandelius, pray to you for my Seeker brethren. Show us the path to salvation.
Let's get destroyed.
Before you is a towering figurehead carved in the likeness of a dragon. It looms over the bow, its fangs bared at the open sea. At that moment, the ship serendipitously creaks beneath you, almost like it is acknowledging your observation. Searing pain races up your arm. The ship senses you. It's angry. The pain intensifies. It's spreading past your arm, across your chest. Your...
Be careful around the figurehead, Godwoken.
The figurehead looms ahead, continuing its silent watch over...
Pray that they may find rest.
The figurehead looms ahead, continuing its silent watch over the seas.
Blessings to our fallen. Pray that they may find rest.
Where is the truth I'm looking for? for the ship. It's behind the painting. I got a prompt on the painting earlier. Does it have something to do with it? Oh. I guess not. Oh, it's this way. 150. Bro. Put it on the walls. Not what I wanted to do. Also not what I wanted to do.
I've got sword fighters, mages, archers, all willing to fight by your side if the price is right.
The Magister leans in and whispers urgently.
If you ever find yourself face to face with Magisters, you tell them I was tortured. I didn't betray the cause, not until I was near death. Understand?
Whatever that Magister, good luck getting anything out of either of them. Our special guest is out cold, and the other one ain't in much of a talking mood. All right then, just... Hope you find something useful. You spoke, didn't you? Ha! I knew you would eventually.
Get away from him, sorcerer. That's the divine. All right. Don't harm him. I'll be watching.
Ifan grabs you by the sleeve, not hard, but insistent.
Let me work on him. I've got questions that need answers.
Ifan approaches Alexander, who lies flat on a bare wire cot. Though unconscious, Alexander's eyes are only half closed. His swollen jaw hangs open at an odd angle. Ifan grabs him by the jaw and shakes, violently. Alexander's face contorts with agony and his eyes flutter, yet he doesn't return to consciousness.
Why did you trigger the death fog before the elves had a chance to escape? Why? Why?
No matter how loud Ifan shouts his questions, there is no response from the unconscious Alexander. He reaches his arm back, and you realize he intends to punch Alexander in the face. As if waking from a dream, he turns to you, disoriented. Hesitantly, he drops his fist until it hangs loosely by his side. Sheepish now, he scratches the side of his head with his other hand.
You're right there.
With a nod, Ifan strides away. Bishop Alexander lies supine on a bare wire cot. Though unconscious, his eyes are only half closed. His swollen jaw hangs open at an odd angle. Bruises swell beneath his eyes, and a shallow gash zigzags from his right ear down to his beardless cheek. Unconscious, he looks more boy than bishop. A beautiful six-sided gem rests on the bishop's chest, hung round his neck by an ordinary oiled rope. The gem sits heavily in your pouch. Someone has wiped the bishop's hands clean and folded them neatly over his abdomen. They rise and fall in shallow, jagged swells. The Magister leans in.
If you ever find yourself face to face with Magisters, you...
Whatever that Magister told you.
I knew the gem was somewhere. I couldn't remember if he had it or not, but I guess he did. Solves that problem.
No entry allowed through the starboard stateroom door. Please use the port side door.
Okay.
The door is still unmarked, though the memory of the face and the anguished face appears once more. It dips its forehead towards you and waits. A shudder of pleasure racks the figure in the door.
Ugh.
It seems to breathe. All of a sudden, all anguish is gone. It gives you the sternest of looks.
I am summoned. Speak the password. Yes, and yes again. The word is spoken. Welcome to the stateroom.
Just one more moment, please.
He clicks together two halves of some type of gauntlet sitting in his lap and turns his full attention to you. A curious smile plays across his lips as he takes you in.
An undead, eh? Wonders never cease aboard this vessel. But beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. Especially when it comes to their rescuers. To whom do I owe my thanks? I see no cause for alarm. I'm not some uneducated simpleton, you know.
Fair.
Armor? Such a limiting word, but yes, it serves that purpose, amongst others. Dallas has been keeping me prisoner here, but I try to keep working on my own projects when I can. Dallas took a particular interest in me and my skills. I'm an expert in healing, crafting, and more arcane practices. She kept me here to do her bidding. Until you took her flagship from right under her nose, it seems. Oh, yes. She could be a most cruel mistress, I'm sad to report.
He extends his arm and pushes up the sleeve. Beneath, the skin is withered and discolored, as if it were magically decayed.
She used some form of domination device on me, forcing my hands to do her bidding, and I've ruined them in the process. Well, the situation is looking immeasurably better now. You'll hear no more complaints from me. So why don't you tell me all about my valiant rescuers? To whom do I owe my thanks? You undersell yourself. The roster of those who stood up to the Magisters and lived to tell the tale is a short one. I ought to continue what I'm doing here, unless there was anything else. Took it? No, no. I made it. Have you seen the kind of metalwork the Magisters deploy? This is in a different class to them. As I said, the Magisters left me weakened. But this will help give me the strength to carry on my work. Despite what she did to me, I can't help but admire the woman a little. She's unwavering. She will break before she bends. If you cross paths with her, be sure to break her. I doubt you will get another chance. Oh, cast spells, tinker with relics, meddle with the laws of nature. All the sorts of things power-hungry despots love to do. She had me enchanted at cat over there, so it would seem alive.
He clicks the gauntlet into place around his withered forearm, his eyes on you the whole time.
But that damn contraption that she used on me seems to have fogged my memory. The rest is a blur. No! Necromancy is an unsavory practice. Surely you, above all, understand that. Dragged back from your slumber to live some sort of half-life. The cat is a cunning illusion that I devised. Nothing more.
His face abruptly creases into a smile.
But come now. Enough of Dallas and dead cats. You've taken this ship and granted my freedom. This is a happy moment. Quite sure. Now, I can hardly be held under suspicion for being enlightened. Wouldn't you agree? I'm afraid I cannot tell you what I do not remember. Could you pass me that copper wire just there?
He takes the copper with a nod of gratitude. His sleeve slips back above his elbow. In its crook, you see part of a tattoo. A pattern of concentric circles rendered in black.
Perhaps my memory will come back with time. But for now, I'm afraid there's little more I can add. Dallas didn't tell me anything if she could avoid it. But I did overhear her practicing an ancient lizard dialect. Significant, perhaps, don't you think? Indeed. Perhaps you should look about. There might be something of the sort that you could use to that effect.
Source orbs. Yeah. What? Let's see. Slowed and silence chance. Damn. That's pretty good. Geomancer. That's some pretty good equipment. Black Shroud. Cursed Smoke. Fired up. Right. That's really fucking good. Like, worth half my money good, actually. Inflict burning on contact. I'm buying it. It's too good not to. I don't want to buy this ring too. It's expensive though. Burning on contact. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Was put on my bartering necklace. Get a better deal out of this guy. Well, that's a fucking shame. It'll be one of those things that I forget to change 100,000 fucking times.
Greetings. You must be... He ceases tinkering with some kind of mechanism that lies in his lap, and gives you his full attention.
I've been captive here at the Hammer's Pleasure for some time. I'm glad to see that chapter has ended. Most glad.
Damn. It's an expensive grenade. I'll shut up. Much more expensive grenade. Alright. Take it. Fucking take it. Alright. Sure that I didn't sell anything. The unique variety. Cool. Wits, Huntsman, and Arrow 30. We're gonna buy this. Oh, and you need a better helmet. It's the only option. I mean, it's better. Necromancer's not a bad trait to spec a point into. It's not a lot of lifesteal, but it's lifesteal nonetheless. I don't know, I feel like we can get her better than that though. Get rid of the summoning ring and throw this on. Back to wearing this. No, not you, I'm sorry, Sabiel. You. A lemon ring. I realized that that's what that was called. This book is unreadable. Give me the book. Steam Lance, huh? Neat. I couldn't stop it in time. I'm glad that wasn't counted as stealing.
I'm a monster. I click and clack as I stalk my prey. My tail rattles like a snake's. I suffer. Don't touch me. My very being is a curse. Was Tarquin that wretch, that rat? I ate an ill mouse and passed in my sleep, and the brooding boar brought me back on a log. Me miserable. Mumsy? Is she here? Mumsy, where are you? 'Tis I, Booply Bear. I am quite changed, but don't be frightened. Fie! Hear this feline's lament, O immortal gods, I am so wretched. And what is a Booply Bear without her sweet Mumsy? I say he is nothing. You? She sent you?
The cat begins to purr and rub itself on your ankles.
Any friend to Mumsy is a friend to me. I believe the song is around here somewhere. Oh, I don't know. In the direction of over there.
The cat purrs, an eerie clicking sound.
Tell Mumsy to come back soon. Now that I am but bone, I'm too light to trip the moving door. I'm sure there's a rat back there.
There's definitely a rat back there.
What's this? I found something.
Stay there for a minute, if you know. Looting everything. Oh. Very nice. Oh, Talon. Tense note. Medical log from the desk. Nails, house physician, round 1, normal staff, purging, applied to source, result, typical, round 2, normal staff, purging. Result, death. Round 3, modified staff, type A, purging, applied to source, or typical, round 4, type B, death. Handwritten note curls up across the bottom. Needs stronger relic, technological modification, equal failure. The book.
I found something.
Oh, these guys are really strong. Ow. Ow. I don't like the sound of that. Oh. Oh, it's because it's 10? Oh, let's fucking go. Buff the fuck out of it. I forgot that happens. I thought it was a whole other spell. Hi, man. Yeah. You're a real great pet. I can hit hard too, bitch. Let's go.
Prepare yourself.
Alright, cool. I might want some of this armor.
Glory is mine.
I don't really have the other skills right now. No! What are you doing? Why are you moving? Meh. Fucking course it did. It hit like a son of a bitch, too. That fucking pisses me off. I still fucking hate this shit. Ow. Oh, he crit and he's got extra stat points. Never mind. Yup. Very lucky as I. We cheated. He did it too, huh? So I get for spamming. Yup. Damn.
Those guards or victims?
Both, I fear.
Fair assessment. It's intelligence based. Two strength, 1 retribution, blinding radiance, passive. 1 intelligence, 2 scoundrel. I should give Sabille some intelligence. Calligraphy of an unfamiliar language.
This looks like a teleporter pyramid. It could certainly come in handy.
A teleporter pyramid? Only one way to find out if it works. Try using it.
Love to, but first... read this. It's red. Very cool. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Also nice. Empty jars for days.
It's good to have a sense of freedom once again. Truly good.
Another pyramid.
Written to be what appears in ancient dialect of lizards.
This is written in ancient lizard script. It appears to be a song.
Everything. My favorite thing is just pressing these buttons. The vindication is picking up loot. So much loot. I'm pretty sure I used that word correctly. I'm second guessing whether or not I did though. Huh.
You saw what I could not. It seems Melody is quite right about you.
I hope you found something or someone.
For the most part, yeah. I think useful works.
The figurehead looms ahead, continuing its silent... The deck beneath you groans and trembles, like the ship itself is awaking from a slumber. A deep sigh emerges, unmistakably the sound of a living being.
You are not the witch. You are not Dallas.
No.
You sang the song. Now you must decide my fate. Are you to be my new master? You are kind, but I can never be free again. Not truly. I am a vessel and must be guided. Let me take you wherever you wish. We can depart as soon as you are ready. Ask. I am here to serve in all ways.
The bow of the ship creaks downwards on the swell of the ocean. In the breeze above you, the faintest hint of what might have been a melancholy sigh.
Once, I was an elf. I passed away and was reborn as an ancestor tree. In a beautiful forest surrounded by kin of both flesh and root. But that time has passed. I saw that forest reduced to a dead place. Then I was taken away. My memories were lost, like the leaves from my branches. Sacrifice must be made willingly. Our home was stolen from us. Magisters destroyed our way of life to end the war they started. Then they uprooted me, and they tore me apart and turned me into this monstrosity.
The ship's awake. Good.
I feel
Is
bad.
she ready to sail? Dying to hear them.
Malady smiles at you. Bright eyes, cruel mouth.
Well, you've eschewed your pretty little mask, haven't you? And besides, I know everything. Meister Siva is one of a rare breed. She'd do anything in the name of a cause, and her cause happens to be you. She's desperate to meet a living Godwoken. She'll be exceedingly pleased we're en route. We'd better not leave her waiting. She's a bit particular. She's the founder of these Seekers, and she's powerful. That means something when I say it.
Fair.
Your kind can reach astounding heights. Meister Siva can help you do just that. A place called Driftwood hosts a putrid fish, putrid dwarves, and Meister Siva herself. You'll probably find it quite comfortable.
The sea awaits. There is much to explore.
You did it. You spoke to it. Blessings to you, sorcerer. Now we can escape this place.
I'll be damned to the void, but it looks like the Lady Vengeance has life in her. Malady's raring to go, and I can't say I'm keen to keep floating to nowhere. Let's move!
Our sacred ancestor trees, turned into the slaves of warmongers.
Come on, thank you.
We sail the new shores. I just need to give Malady the go-ahead.
That hurt a shit ton.
Malady awaits my word. The ship is ours to guide.
Should have sourced before I left. I didn't think about that. Biffin's wolf might have come in handy.
Well, what?
A slow, toothless smile stretches across her face.
To Driftwood, then. It most certainly is. Forward.
Yay! Forward.
With the sun on their backs and the wind in their sails, the Godwoken watched Fort Joy shrink behind them. capture of the Lady Vengeance had not gone unnoticed.
I respect your mettle, sorcerers. You steal my ship, kill my bishop, and ally with demons. But you have no idea what you're really dealing with.
We are ready, mistress.
Yes, but are they?
I swear, mistress. I swear they'll perform admirably.
Very well. Show me. Goodbye, sorcerers. This is my ship. I won't see it taken from under my feet. You act!
Oh, for the love of the void. Listen up. We can't win this one, but I can get us to safety. You'll need to buy me time. Show us what you can do, Godwoken.
Godwoken? Parasites, rather.
I'll take care of it, mistress.
What was done to me? Well, I'm a character. Huh. Not risking that. Look at how much HP she has. Oh my god. Level 13. So there was an achievement that I saw. And you have to get Dallas to retreat. But I don't know how you would do that. Like direct damage to her? I don't really know. That's a tough one. Oh, magic armor blocks them. Oh, I guess. Ow. Don't go too far there, friend.
You will not take me again, Dallas.
Moon of Vengeance. Constitution Wits. Oh! I think she's gonna... yeah, no fucking way we're going up there. Also, ow. You know what? Not that bad. Would you rather have teleport? Right back in the hellfire you go. Creature.
She must be stopped.
Ow. I know Melody. Except a little bit longer. Oh, she's dead. We lost, right? Yeah, I know we lost because he came down here. And he's gonna wipe the entire field, right? Just affected with everything. Just dead. Can't argue with the results, I guess.
The ship is awake. We have to make good on our escape.
I'll be damned to the void, but it looks like the Lady Vengeance has...
I need somebody who... Oh yeah, I want to try something. I want another assassination skill for her. Totem. Oh. That takes 2 source though. That fucking sucks. What about spread your wings and what do we got for necromancy spells? Both tier 2s. Wait.
Maybe we can get out of here now, if this thing's awake. I want to put some open sea between us and Dallas.
Sleeping arms would be pretty good. The blade would also be really good because it's diseased and decayed. I think gag order though is really strong too. It's because it sets silence. I think we should grab Sawtooth, in all honesty. Piercing damage, and they bleed if they have no physical armor. I think those pants might be worth buying. For Iffin too. Does Iffin have legendary pants? No? Really? Box is heavy, huh? So you'll learn the steppy. Nice. Can't really control much else from here.
The ship is awake. We have
I'll be
to
damned
make
to the void, but it looks like the Lady Vengeance has life in her. Malady's raring to go, and I can't say I'm keen to keep floating to nowhere. Let's move!
our sacred
Phoenix
ancestor
died.
trees, turned into the slaves of warmongers.
Kind of something that I want, in all honesty.
Our sacred ancestor trees, turned into the slaves of warmongers.
By the Phoenix die, Biffin. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Our sacred ancestor trees, turned into the slaves of warmongers.
As much as I like Supernova, you need to be able to get to places.
There is no time to spare. We have to put this island behind us.
Well, what have we here?
A slow...
To driftwood, then. It most certainly is. Forward.
I respect your mettle, sorcerer.
We are ready, mistress.
Yes, but are they?
I swear, mistress.
Very well. Show me. Goodbye, sorcerers. This is my ship. I won't see it taken from under my feet. You, act!
Oh, for the love of it. Listen up. Show us what you can do.
God.
Alright, the dog's going crazy. So I'm like,
Parasites, rather.
I'll take care of it, mistress.
It's like lava. Flowing through me. I can't contain it.
didn't need to move! Yes, I'm mad about that. Oh, that's frustrating. What a fucking joke. I hate this shit sometimes. Beyond annoying. Missed. That makes this is gonna make this so we're probably gonna lose this again. I needed that incarnate incantation, whatever the fuck incarnate. I needed it. What the fuck are you down there, not up top? What? Oh, I needed that. God, I'm so pissed off about this bullshit.
You will not take me again.
Salt. Ow. Well, that's not good. Oh, I'm stupid. It has magic armor. Fucking duh. Slowly up here out of your range, really? Tight, that big guy. That's unfortunate.
Let's see how it suits
That burning, it's like a bomb in my belly ready to burn.
I think that's it though.
Silence the demon! She must be stopped!
She got knocked down once. Take them all out in this turn though, that's the problem. Nope. Now that if it missed, definitely not. Now. Gareth, can you heal Sibyl? No? Okay. I'll need to keep, I need to get, well, one, I need my incarnate not to die instantly, but, two, I need to, sorry, I didn't mean to hit my mic. I need to, get right over there as quick as possible. Huh.
Well, what?
A slow...
To driftwood, then. It moves forward.
I respect... Yes, there... This is my ship. I won't be taken from under my feet. You, act!
Oh, for the love of the void. Listen up. Show us what you...
Godwoken.
I'll take...
Stop that elf! Her sorcery must be silenced!
Let's not fuck it up this time. Ow. Let's go. Ugh.
I need more time. You will not take me again.
What? Oh no. My god, really set his ass back on fire.
You're not trying to escape, are
Save that extra point. Have a rock. No, Gareth, I'd really appreciate it if you help somebody of relevance. Sorry, I hit the mic again. Ow. 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 enemies left. Oh, is this the last turn? We needed that like ages ago, man. You should have been beating the shit out of these guys. I think it's too late, I'm gonna be honest.
With the help of the half-demon Malady, the God-Woken escaped through the veil that separates life from death.
The air here has a familiar smell, like the place you grew up. Old memories begin to well within you, but the sweet sour smell of decay suddenly punctures them.
Okay, I looked it up because I wasn't sure. You had to make her retreat. It's not during that combat scene. That isn't technically what it's talking about. Okay, I wanted to make sure I wasn't missing an achievement because I wanted to go back and do it, But that's not the achievement, I guess, so.
A faint creaking sounds in the distance.
Is that a tree? What's hanging from it? Must be a way across.
Amadia, the gods, are they dead? How can this be?
Amadia hangs before you, her face cut and bruised, her chest barely moving. You think you see a tear run down her cheek. You lean in. That's no tear. It's sauce. The shimmering liquid is seeping from her wounds and dripping to the ground below her. Ralik hangs limp from the tree, cursed branches constricting him, snake-like from foot to shoulders. His helmeted head hangs slack at his side, but a barely audible wheeze rasps from his lips.
Hurry!
A small, stout imp winces under the countless cursed threads that bind her. Before you hangs a great ethereal orc, his face twisted in a knot of pain as cursed tendrils constrict him. Ever-tightening cursed branches constrict the great dwarven god Duna. His eyelids flutter, and his face, bluish and bloated, nods. Tight coils wrap Tyr Sendelius from head to foot. His still face is set to a glowering sneer. Cursed tendrils tighten around Zolstissa. Her lips are moving, but no words seem able to escape her lips.
Huh.
Your whispered blessing slithers up the tree, cutting the heavy, dark vines that hold Amadia in place. She jolts awake with a gasp, golden light pouring from her eyes.
My child! Oh, my dear child. Blessings be that you are here. Blessings be that they did not get you too. The forces of the void, they are everywhere. They are everyone. Please step carefully, child. Trust neither king nor pauper, baker nor warrior, traveler nor friend. We may only trust in each other, and I do trust in you. That is why I chose you. You have a pure soul, even the other gods.
She pauses, looks over her shoulder and sees the others hanging from the tree, all but lifeless for the first time.
My brothers! My sisters! This is perfect. No, it is too late for them. You need that source more than they. I do not say this out of malice. I say it out of love. My love for you, my child. my love for Rivellon. These misguided fools would sacrifice this world to the very forces that saw us strung up like so much fruit. No, we are the only hope to save this world. You and I alone. But we must hurry. The void is close. It is so close. As I hung from the tree, I had a vision. I saw Rivellon as the void would have it, as nothingness. No mortal creatures, no plants, no life. Nothing but source to be consumed by an insatiable hunger. This is our enemy. He delivered this vision to me. A threat, a promise. You must stop it. Is it not enough to do it to save us all from darkness? Very well. Do it for power. You must look within. You use but a fraction of your tremendous power, but you must unlock the rest, and then you must ascend to divinity.
Once Lucian the Divine united the powers of the Seven against the Void, he led the people of Rivellon to glory. Now, my child, you will do the same, but unlike Lucian, you will not fail. No, Lucian was weak. Lucian was mortal. You are neither. You will rise as divine, or the world will fall to the void. A Godwoken must become divine, and if we are to have a future, that Godwoken must be you. So go, my champion. Go and claim divinity.
She starts to answer, but her eyes change, turning from their gentle glow to a dark shimmer. She looks up and gasps.
No, I see it. The horror, the void. It's here. Fly, my child, fly.
White-hot cold pierces your heart like a blade. You are frozen to the spot. The burning ice pumps through you like a curse, and then...
Ouch.
What's happened here? Where is everyone?
The same troubled look is visible on each face. You've seen the gods beaten and defiled, strung up as a warning.
The gods are dead. Long live the Godwoken. If the Seven should indeed come to nothing, I'll be ready to take their place.
The void has been pushed back before by the power of mortals. The gods couldn't handle it, but maybe we can.
What can yet be blessed, can yet be restored. One way or another, divinity will survive. Through all of you, and all of me. What I have seen is a cautionary tale. The world needs a divine, I grant you that, but look at what a god may be reduced to. A soul aquiver with fear. Lost, alone, and forsaken.
Well, that was certainly something.
He grunts approvingly, side by side.
Yes. Is it an audience? It was all a bit ominous, wasn't it? With the divine dead and divinity itself dying. It seems we have no choice but to venture forth and, for lack of a better phrase, save the world. Bit of a bother, if you ask me. I had other plans entirely for the weekend.
Not what I wanted to do.
must find other means so that we can leave. Death washed over me as we entered this place. I felt many lives extinguish in a single moment. But others still draw breath. They are sheltering below decks. The one who brought us here. The demon that wears the face of my kin. Only she can set the course back to the land of the living. She is here still. I can feel her.
Where is everybody?
Half of
away
them
somewhere, safe from the storm, I hope.
So half of them died instantly, so... Good question.
It's so cold. I haven't felt cold in centuries. What happened? I just remember... Oh no. No, that can't be right. This is wonderful. What a fascinating experience. And I will be able to spend eternity studying you creatures. No more having to watch from the shadows. No more having to walk mysterious social tightropes.
The skeleton pulls a notebook from the folds of his robes and starts scribbling. As you walk away, you hear him muttering about Observations on the Mortal Races, Volume 1.
People are going to perish. People are going to die, and I can't stop it. She'll do it now. She'll never stop. She'll never stop.
I still hear it. It's still there. It'll never leave me alone. It'll never leave me alone.
She clenches her ghostly fists and sets her jaw.
Find it. Destroy it. Make it leave me be.
Now, hear me out. I have played this game once on stream of almost 100 hours. She and the rest of them become evil. The only one I can justify in the time I'm killing is her. She is connected to the void. Putting 2 and 2 together, right? Yeah. Is it scummy of me to do that? The answer is probably yes. But dead. Permanent dead. Like not even a little bit dead, like dead.
Something isn't right. I think my helmet can tell when I've consumed sauce.
People are going to perish. She'll do it now.
Nothing. Oh. A fate worse than death. As much as I would like to delete their existence permanently forever, it's not fair that I do that.
She clenches.
Find it.
Where have you been? I can't keep this up much longer. We need to go. Seekers dead, Alexander missing, God-woken passengers deceased. And unless you want to die too, we need to go. Now, brace yourself. This might hurt. A lot.
The chill of the Hall of Echoes clung to the Lady Vengeance as it returned to the shores of Reaper's Coast. The Godwoken were alive, but what of the gods?
Solid ground materializes beneath your feet. Your weight falls back into your body all at once, and bright sunlight suddenly illuminates your surroundings. As you look around, you realize you're still aboard the Lady Vengeance. A gust of fresh sea air caresses you, and warm sunshine coaxes the bones of your skull and hands to tighten pleasantly.
One moment, please. Oh, just a moment.
Malady explodes in a fit of retching that racks her body. At last, she sneezes and expels a glob of something shiny and silver onto the deck. It wriggles quickly off the siding and plummets into the sea with a splash.
Ah, better. Let's not do that again anytime soon. Well, we needed to escape, didn't we? So I took us the one place I was quite certain Dallas couldn't follow. I suppose you recognized the Hall of Echoes from those visions you'd had before. Realm of the dead, realm of divinity. I do hope you learned something useful on our little field trip. Desperate how? I see. So, your god seemed uncharacteristically frightened, told you the void was coming, and that only you could ascend to divinity, after which you felt a cold deep within you. Well then, it sounds like you need to ascend, doesn't it? And quickly.
She inspects her fingernails with great attention, then looks up at you from under an arched eyebrow.
Did they mention how you were meant to become the next divine? Oh, what confidence you inspire. Luckily for you, Mama Malady is here to help. We already know you can bless, but as far as I know, you can neither see source nor take it as you see fit. I may not know much about divinity, but I do know that any godwoken worth their salt will know how to perform all these so fantastic feats. You need to go see the Meister. Oh, she's got one of those things in Driftwood, you know, the building where people go and they do things inside of it. A home, that's it. She's got a home in Driftwood. Give me your map. There you are. Tell her I sent you and she'll handle the rest. You're at the beginning of a long journey, Godwoken. Long, but exceedingly interesting. Now, I must be going, and so must you. Shopping. Before you go, if I'm not back by the time you find out where our journey takes us next, you can call me back here. Tell the ship. She'll know how to summon me. And in the unlikely case you don't manage to do whatever it is you'll need to do to become what you need to become, you could call me, but I would be grateful if it doesn't come to that.
Yes, by all means, let us partake in the art of conversation.
He sighs, rather dramatically.
Oh, perhaps that's because I don't quite enjoy broaching the subject. Thank you. But I suppose you've earned the right to know. The long and short of it is that I was banished because I was found in bed with a demon. Because I invited her in, of course. How else? You clearly have a hard time understanding all this, so let me paint you a picture. I am a prince of the House of War. There are others with that title, but none of them are the Red Prince, the jewel in the crown of the Empire. I lived in the Forbidden City, a vast complex of palaces that houses the royal family and its servants. No others are allowed to enter it. As for myself, I was never allowed out. That is the price I paid for my genius. I was too valuable to be exposed to the dangers of the outside world. All the wars I won, and I won them all, of course, I won from the comfort of sofas. Bring me information, and I will deduct, then instruct. From amid the ultimate opulence of my quarters, I expanded and very much ruled the Empire. I had it all, and frankly, I got bored. Exactly. I did not suffer the boredom of some spoiled brat. Mine was the absolute absence of challenge, the longing not simply to watch the horizon, but to journey towards it. If I could not experience the joys of the world beyond, I had to bring the world to me. Miraculous what a sorcerer can do with a little arcane lore. I summoned demons, the most dangerous game in the world. But they knew they met their match in me, and so we conversed. We drank wine, we played chess. Converse with demons, and you learn of the shadows behind creation. Drink wine with them, and you have visions of worlds beyond worlds. Play chess, and you know that one wrong move is certain death. My mind rejoiced. Now for the body, I reasoned, so with a certain succubus I spent nights that would surpass your understanding. So you do comprehend. I spent a whole year in the company of demons, every night atop the white library tower of my palace. It was my great study of existence. It was my supreme joy, even if...
He gives you a long, respectful look.
How unexpectedly shrewd you are. What happened next was simply unforeseen. One moonless night, the succubus that was my lover turned to me, fangs exposed. But I could tell from the glint in her eyes she wasn't bent on our usual fang play. There was no light in that glint. It was the darkness of the void, the wet darkness of spilt blood. And in short, I was afraid. I tried to move away, but it was too late. She was upon me. She had done it. She had outmaneuvered the Red Prince. Finally, I was vanquished.
The 7 name. What? 7 is play. Oh man, that would make our character hella judgy. There's nothing wrong with that man. First things first, what in the name of the 7 play? Did I miss that last time? Oh, that's a banger line. I fucking love that. That's good.
She went for my neck, quick as a charging cobra, but then suddenly it's as if time ground to a halt. Something deep inside me welled up, a power I never knew I had. She simply froze under my stare. Then she screamed. A scream so abhorrent its ripples caused birds to fall dead from the sky. People covered their ears in vain as they went insane. The Imperial Guard forced itself into my chambers and found me with the succubus still on top of me. I believe the phrase is caught red-handed.
Huh.
At first, I admit it was all rather tiring. I was, after all, marched out of my own empire, and I've been hounded by the odd assassin ever since. After that came the indignity of the collar and incarceration. But ever since we decided to be so bold as to bid our farewell to Fort Joy by any means, it's all been rather fun. Oh, I could complain about the food and the lodgings and the sheer barbarity of the common folk. But in truth, all of that fits within the larger frame that is adventure. Adventure is precisely what my life was missing. I told you earlier I could tell you tales about what it was like to be a prince of the house. Tales that would last us 1,000 nights. That is true. But I'd much rather speak of the tale we are shaping now. Yes. As long as that road eventually leads all the way back to my throne, that is.
Well now, how's my favorite god woken?
Ifan smirks and shakes his head.
I'll spare you the tall tales we usually tell. When a new cub joins up with the lone wolves, we interrogate them. Then, a very complex equation decides their new moniker. I don't remember all the questions, but I remember enough to give you a lone wolf name if you want one. So tell me this, which of these scenes attracts you the most?
Just to the 9s. Is that hell in this game?
Ifan nods and raises his eyebrows, a slight smile brightening his face.
And then, target in sight? What's your preferred execution method?
Darling, please. Others to do your dirty work for you.
Right.
Ifan scrawls something on a little piece of paper and hands it to you. On the page, in thick black letters, is written Velvet Feather.
Why velvet, bro? Why feather?
Not as pant-wettingly fearsome as Silverclaw, but not bad. Not bad at all.
Fair enough.
Ifan smiles and...
Speak.
Wow. Don't be so touchy.
I was given my needle by the master. Guess I'm just sentimental like that. Fine, if it means that much to you.
She draws her needle and holds it up between thumb and index finger.
Go on. Ever so gently touch the tip.
Barely have you touched the needle's pinpoint surface when it pierces your fingertip's bone, marrow deep.
Sharp little minx, isn't she? Sabine, this needle was forged in an altogether different world. It wasn't wrought upon a crude anvil, hammered into shape with rough blows. No, it was cast with demon precision. It is absolutely priceless, and it's yours. The Master's own words. And he was right. As an instrument of assassination, it's absolutely priceless. But one day soon, he'll find out just how much he overspent on his gifts for little old me. Just why this needle is a girl's best friend. One might say I'm a bit of a sucker for poetic justice. Ha! A tale of cloaks and daggers and daredevilry. You up for it? Wonderful.
She bows with thespian flair.
Imagine a black room. It's been your room for years. You know it by touch more than sight, for it's always dark. And when I say always dark, I mean always dark. You're either in the room or in the box, for it's in the box that you travel. You're only let out at night, because you only hunt in the night, with the Master's voice in your ears urging you on. And after it's done, you lie down in the box once more, with wet hands and mad red thoughts. Sometimes it's best to let sleeping questions lie. The thing is, the box didn't break me, though I confess it taught me to hate. One night, I killed a scholar. With my needle through his fragile old skull, he fell headfirst upon his writing desk, blood mingling with spilt ink. It's when I saw the ink that timid thoughts of rebellion first bloomed. Back in my dark room, I dipped my needle that killed the scholar in his own ink, and engraved his name in my skin. I'd remember him. I'd honor him with vengeance. His name was the first, but many more followed. Of course.
She bares her left arm and shows you the name. You softly run your finger across it.
Mindarin. He was Turashar, a keeper of stories. I'm sure he was loved by many. People like him, the beloved dead, they kept me going. Then, one day, it happened. A gush of wind, a sliver of light. Light! I hardly knew it for what it was. A simple oversight that comes with habit. A door, left slightly ajar. That was all I needed to feel a rush of blood, a thirst for liberation like never before. I tore at the shackles that kept me chained to the floor, iron thick as a smith's wrists. Of course they wouldn't budge, they never did before. But now that I saw the light, something welled up inside me, a raw and undeniable burst of power. The shackles broke, and next thing I knew, I was free. I stood alone outside the ruins of a fortress, snow-capped peaks all around me. But the sun, oh, the sun. I had risen as if from the grave, and she kissed me back to life. Ain't over yet, honey.
I like the other line. So you got out, stood there in the middle of nowhere.
Hail, friend, and remember, in Lucian's love there can be no wrong. I expect Malady has an answer to that. It seems she's got it all in hand. Paradise awaits, my friend. Not an actual paradise, of course. I don't think there's such a place in all of Rivellon. Paradise Downs. My parents still sow the soil there. And if the Order hadn't called me to its ranks, I'd still call their farm my home. I miss it. I miss them. They've been forever understanding of my duty. But I admit, I've been neglectful. I have some wrongs to right. Only as often as I need his guidance, Godwoken. When I invoke Lucian's words, I invoke his deeds too. He stood for the defenseless.
Alright, fair
when the
mentality.
Black Ring rose up. For all of us. For my mother. My father.
Gareth's nostalgia lasts for just a moment longer. He composes himself, clears his throat, and waits for your next question.
Expert warriors for hire. They won't let you down.
Hello again. That's twice now you've saved my skin. And I think it's time to start repaying the favours. I could fetch some stuff you need, maybe. Ma always said I was a great runner. Sure thing.
Thanks, Han.
I hadn't realized I was in such illustrious company when we met before. Most fascinating, the things I've been hearing about you. Why, it was your ally, Malady, who spared me. She claimed that I might be of some use yet. Rather flattering to enjoy the favor of such a powerful being. That you're, how did Malady put it again? A Godwoken. Yes, that's it. Quite remarkable.
Tarquin pauses, taking you in. Genial smile and calculating eyes.
Most people are too sentimental to admit that friendship is a transaction. I am not. I'm sure we can both be of use to each other. Marvelous. Great things abound in our future, I'm sure.
I got an apple pie while we were in the void. Arcane Stitch, 100% of maximum armor. Stun, petrified plague, suffocating, poison, burning, necrophage. By the way, that was really fucking loud. Much better. And it gets shot. Huh. It's actually really fucking good in terms of this flat damage. Sold it for a little less than I could have, but that's okay.
I hadn't realized I was in such illustrious company when we met before. Most fascinating, the things I've been hearing about you.
I think we're good on those for now. I kind of want to buy full tongue. I feel like I did this last time though, and I immediately found something that was better. But I don't remember, so we're gonna buy it. Is there really nobody left? All right.
As you approach, the silent monk puffs a bit of air from between. The silent monk cocks his right ear towards you.
I think that's where we're gonna end it. We had 2 relatively short streams. We're gonna get up on land, I think, and go from there. To the beach. Alright, let's give her a good old save. Alrighty. It was fun. Thanks for watching, listening. I don't think anybody's here anyway. But until next time, peace.